Both of these players are expected to perform in their game today, and tip-off begins with an Adamson possession. It's me. Ozar, shot by Jimenez, finally falls in. Yuki now has a basket. Defense quickly recovered. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh my God.
Etang.
Oh my Lord.
Elaine Etang, add that to the highlight reel.
Take a look at that replay. Elaine Etang with the step back. Almost had Jimenez on her feet there.
She has that good footwork.
And she has a little bag on her, like in terms of like her dribbling skills and what she has to offer in that way.
And you were also talking about Jimenez, seeing her dive to the floor as Ozar. And I think that's also the story of Luna Ozar this year, because she has, as you mentioned at the top of the broadcast, she has been struggling. But before that, look at that Jimenez basket.
Oh my goodness, bodies on the floor.
2 seconds to shoot. What do? Adeshina! Of course, Adeshina will finish that play.
The self-talk and doing little things like that to adjust.
I'm sure. And it's also like a mind game at that point.
100%. Oh my God!
Three-pointer for Cheska Apag. But they are currently in the lead. 9-7 is our score with 3:33 remaining. Lozada goes straight to the basket and gets that one in. Luna Ozar goes to Barikit. Barikit for three. She gets that one to go. 4-14. Let's take a look at that last one.
Ooh, I think she got it off there.
That looks good.
That was tough.
And it's official. Flies for that rebound. Limbago kicks it over to Etang for three. Etang also off the glass. That's already the second of Adamson.
They're loving that backboard, especially the high bank.
And Pesquera was trying to replicate that, but couldn't get that to fall in. Etang.
And you're not playing timid or any way. You can kind of get away with those things, you know?
And at least both of the teams are suffering with it, because if you lose to points over turnovers, that's going to be painful.
Oh, making it really tough for her.
Three-pointer on the way. Rattled in and out. Etang goes to Adeshina. Adeshina fights through that double team.
Too big.
Gets that basket to go.
Too big. Wow.
Jimenez may have lost her footing, but did not lose connection with Sauz.
Take accountability for it, you know? Don't blame anybody else or the defense or whatever.
Pesquera uses a screen of Mao. Barikit, pull up. J is good for Christy Barikit. Elaine Eta read that beautifully. But UP just doing enough to secure that possession. Riza Lozada just bodying up inside the paint. So let's take a look at that last one. Elaine Etang almost had that possession. Riza Lozada just bodying up Agoho. So let's see how that will go in the long run. Agoho driving to the basket and gets that jumper to go. That little stop.
Right, stop and pop.
We have FEU versus UST in the women's. And then 2 games for the men's. But look at that. Elaine Etang struggles. Seeing your teammates shoot a bucket after so much stoppage, I'm sure has to be 2 point guards for the side of Adamson. Probably wants to, you know, adjust to those calls also. Making sure that you have 2 ball handlers here as Mazo fires a 3. No good. But it goes to Mao. Mao going all the way. Mao gets that one in. Loses Padilla. Mao feeds it over to Ozar. Ozar is beside Tapawan. No good. Rebound by Barikit though. Sorry, that was Lozada. Lozada for 3. Lozada gets that one in.
Well, Krista Mao, and then this nice 3-point shot by Lozada. She has been on fire.
Padilla for 3. Padilla, no good. But Mazo somehow gets the ball and gets the shot.
Smallest player on the floor gets the rebound and the floater all in one.
Pesquera the momentum of the Fighting Maroons. A bang and the bucket. Get some shots in. But let's take a look at that last one. Suddenly, it's in the hands of Mazo.
Right. So unexpected, but then Kay Pasquera came back down the other way and said, I can do it too, honey. I'm like that. And
what she wants to do, Etang trying to elude her defenders.
Man, that was so tough.
Ooh,
that
good
was so tough.
move by Elaine Etang. And it starts off with this Adamson possession. Elaine Etang again. We were talking about her ability to just pick up that pace.
She's so quick.
Run to start off this third quarter.
Both teams really finally finding. I think that's just something that a lot of players deal with, is that fear of like failure, fear of judgment, right? Whether that's from your coach or your teammates, but.
And there was a turnover, but Elaine Etang was able to secure that. Cheska Apa couldn't get that one in, but Adeshina does. Again, we talked about it earlier. There's a lot of deadlocks, a lot of lead changes. Specifically, there have been 7 deadlocks and 10 lead changes as Elaine Etang. Elaine Etang has been carrying this Adamson team. Her aggression on both sides of the floor, and it's a team effort also. Chris Padilla.
She kills me.
Chris Padilla sky high to disrupt that, and it falls in the hands of Elaine Etang. 43-40 is our score. A 3-point lead by the Adamson Lady Falcons.
Oh, great find.
Good dish. Yuki now has an opportunity to get back the lead, but she turns it over. And Etang is on the move. Etang to Apa. Inspiration as we take a look at that last play.
They definitely had a little give and go situation here, and that was good recognition on Apag, seeing Bariket come over and guard her, leaving Etang.
Bodies on the floor. And Agoho somehow is left wide open for that jumper.
Basic.
And again, we were talking about it. You know, in games like this, sometimes the fundamentals are just the best way to go.
Yes, just keep it cool. Keep it simple. Nothing fancy schmancy, especially in the fourth quarter. That's not what the team needs. You know, you just gotta stick to what you know.
Exactly that, as Mao draws the basket and one.
Take a look at this replay. It's a great read on Mendoza's part, finding the mismatch on a Krista.
49-45 is our score. A 4-point lead with 7:16 remaining here. Luna Ozar.
She can also just do some things that some of the players on her team cannot do. She's just an intangible player.
Elaine Etang. Etang just powering her way through. 3-pointer. Still doesn't land. Victoria Adeshina. Adeshina. Trying to slow things down here. We are still in this ball game. Mao for 3. Mao knocks that one down.
Just how quickly the game can change, right? In a matter of seconds, Krista Mao is able to knock down this big 3.
4 points separating both of these teams. Pesquera gets a screen from Mao. Pesquera
great
goes
read
all the way.
Followed by Kay Pesquera with a nasty little hezzy floater, sending Adamson into a timeout.
The ball game in the last 2 minutes. And it was also a Krista Mao who delivered for UP, but this time around, Meñano makes her presence felt.
That's a strong take on her part. You know what? That's one of the things about players like her, is she can be quiet the whole game, but when it comes down,
Pesquera delivers.
force a 5-second call.
Elaine Etang makes that free throw, but she is in pain because of those cramps. They can come away with this win. Ozar goes.
Oh my gosh!
Ozar could not find the hands of Jimenez. Limbago makes the first one. Misses. Lozada couldn't hoist that one up. There was no time remaining. 57-54. It will be our official